Hello, and welcome back. As always, I've got links to my Ko-fi and Redbubble in the description below. If you like what I do and or want my art in your things, you can like, you can comment, you can subscribe. And more importantly, we can use our time and money providing aid and support to Palestinians as they suffer under the latest atrocities of an 80-year-long assault on their human rights. Additionally, there are also atrocities in Sudan and the Democratic Republic of Congo that could use our support as well. I'll put links for those in the description too. And now, it's showtime! South of the Imperial Palace, we'll find Ruthan, who has his own problems.
Well, this is a problem. There'll be no research for anyone at this rate. I say, you kids, if you're free at the moment, could you give me a hand?
I assume from their expression that this matter bothers them.
First, listen to what I have to say. Our Ancient Ruins research team has unearthed some ancient texts.
You're researching ancient ruins? You're researching ancient ruins? Before we set out on this journey, I was doing research too. So I think I really know how you feel.
Oh, really? So you're a scientist, eh?
Forgive me, but you really don't look like one.
You look more like a nudist.
We have been traveling for a long time, and it's been tough too. Maybe I'm getting too buffed up? No, never mind that. Please, tell us more about your research.
Regrettably, the text's age means that we can't decipher them easily. It would take years and years, and that's just not good enough. That's why we decided to build some kind of deciphering machine.
So I feel like we've all seen how wholly ineffective AI is at translating. Sure, it can churn out direct translations, but language is so complicated and human that it is largely useless. Have you seen the sort of crap that Google's AI has been churning out? Crazy.
I'm sure you can see where all this is headed, right? So, can you help us to gather the necessary materials?
A team investigating ancient ruins. Oh, my throat, what's happening? However, it will take time to decipher. Collect materials to build a deciphering machine. Collect 6 pieces of sturdy armor from Flavel Andos at Earthsea.
You will help us? That's very kind of you. In which case, I shall wait here and double-check the blueprints.
I'm counting on you kids. I'm counting on you kids. I'm counting on you kids. And whatever. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. So you got help, Melia? Then I'll help too, if you don't mind, that is. No, I do not mind. I mean, thank you.
Cool.
From Central Seal Isle... Central Seal Island? What is this? If we take the left teleporter to Hovering Reef 8... Oh yeah, I still need to kill these lizards. We can find some Flavel Andoses. Back in episode 61, when I was doing level 3 Colony 6 reconstruction, we needed to get 4 sturdy armor. I mentioned then that this is what it's also used for. It was also used for a future quest.
Don't get careless, guys. This will leave a mark. Not bad, not bad. Cool. Let's keep this up.
Neat. And this is that quest. Let me kill the lizards.
This will leave a mark. Shake your legs.
What a bad battle.
Cool.
Piece of cake.
We need 6 sturdy armor for this quest. Let me up. Can't get up. Can't get down again. I will not be denied. Jarrell, Jarrell, a potential Colony 6 invitee, has sturdy armor as an initial trade option when she's an Alchemoth. It's 790G. What do I want to trade? Lizards. You're letting me have this? I feel bad taking it from you. Here, take this. Cool. Cancel meat. Same with Galdo.
Welcome.
What's that you say? A trade, is it?
Armor? Plum. Sure.
Until next time, then.
Now, Cian, you're Atael. Cian,
Come and see.
Trade?
Cian begins offering them at 2-star area affinity with the upper Bionis. Yeah, plum. Whatever.
See you next time.
What is your overtrade item? How expensive of a thing do you have? And west of the Fountain of Eternity, Ariel
Well,
also offers them as her overtrade item, for 790G. Electric plus 4. Ooh.
Oh, I don't feel right taking this off you. Have this as well to square things up. Right then, see you next time.
With those collected, we can head back to Ruthan. This is superb armor.
Not a scratch too.
It's perfect. How does this make the deciphering machine? Is there something special about the armor? Is there like circuitry in it? If it's just pieces of metal, I don't understand how this would help with the deciphering machine. Anyways,
It must have been tough to get it. I know I couldn't have. Looks like I was wise to ask you kids.
those are your own dispense systems. Why can't you just requisition the parts?
Looks like I was wise to ask you kids to help. Thank you.
I hope I was of some help.
At last, we can start constructing the deciphering machine. Here, take this. To compensate you for all the trouble you went through.
There are a bunch of people in town, in the city that had that. The deciphering machine is ready. Now they should be able to decipher the writing with ease. Slow resist 3. After him, I believe that you're Naroth? You weird freak? Yeah.
Yes?
So, you are the travelers that Ruthan was talking about. Actually, I have a favor I'd like to request of you. You know what I refer to, yes? Tell me in greater detail.
Like Melia said, I don't think we have enough to go on right now.
Indeed. Give us more details and we will help if we can. Did you forget? Did Ruthan not tell you? The deciphering of the ancient texts, remember? What Birdman talking about? Ricky, forget it. Remind Ricky, please. Intriguing. You claim to have failed to retain this invaluable knowledge? Could this perhaps be an issue with memory formation? Note to self. Dissection, research, and analysis of no-pon subject. Mandatory. Dissection? You want to make Ricky's wifey pond and all Ricky's little ponds sad? Ricky, get mad! What? An individual of your nature has a wife and children. Intriguing. Most intriguing. I could conduct valuable research into no-pon breeding habits. Go, bring your mate and offspring at once. Never! No, never! Ricky say big no! Change the subject, or Ricky no help you! Well, progress has been made since your help last time.
The deciphering machine is now operational, but there is an issue. Its accuracy, you see, leaves something to be desired, like I was saying about AI. At this rate, our research may never truly reach completion. Thus, we intend to improve our deciphering machine. For this, I'd like you to go and collect some materials for me. Can I count on you? The accuracy of the deciphering machine is pretty low. It's not going to be possible to read the writing at this rate. Collect some materials to make improvements. Oh hey, I already have all that. Collect 5 green diodes in the High Entia tomb, and collect 3 Astas remote units from Hover Astas in the High Entia tomb. Don't know why I said High Entia tomb differently there. Anyways, thank you for helping. Deciphering the text will shine much light on our origins. We can look forward to some great discoveries. I'm counting on you. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. Well, luckily we don't have to go wandering away to do any of that. So, for that weird freak, we need to collect a number of items. The green diodes are High Entia tomb collectible. They're not particularly rare. And the quest tracking function makes finding them really easy. If you want to trade for them, our option will be Pico here. Ooh, trade! She begins offering the green diodes, starting at a area affinity with the upper Bionis of 4 stars. While hunting for the green diodes, you can also farm the Hover Astas in the tomb for the Astas remote units. They're a rare drop at 26%, though you can hit up Calm and Zombie for a 69% chance. Nice.
Represents no problem whatsoever.
Ricky can win by himself.
Don't get careless, guys.
Everybody, witness my
Helping each other is our greatest strength. Flawless victory.
Not bad! Not bad!
Nice job.
I believe Calm and Zombie should show up in this room. But I've already killed him, so he doesn't seem to be responding for me. Oh well, I already have what I need. If you're looking to trade for the Astas remote units, you're probably going to be out of luck. The only option for them is Marissa, but she only begins to offer them at a 5-star area affinity with the upper Bionis.
Yes?
Excellent work. The modifications will take just a moment, so please, wait there. After all your hard work, I'm sure you want to see the results. Perfect! You see, it has already deciphered a little of the ancient text. It would appear the text pertains to the High Entia war god. This is an excellent rate of progress. If it continues, we will surely come to unlock the secrets of our past. My apologies. I forgot myself for a moment. A bad habit of mine. But thanks to this, we can press on with our research unhindered. Ruthan and I will work day and night until it is complete. I hope I was of some help. Of course you were. And then, with the help of the girl who discovered the tomes... my apologies, getting lost in thought again. Anyway, here is a little something to say thank you. The machine has been improved and is working. The writing is about the High Entia war god. Lovely. Collaborating with Talia and with Ruthan. 357. 192. 118. Fascinating. Then there's just Telan, just Sitting here, he is 42 years old. This child. With the deciphering machine made and upgraded, Talia now offers us a new quest.
Me.
So, let me guess. You're the travelers that everyone in town is talking about, right? I've heard all about you from Professor Naroth and Ruthan. I'm on the same research team as those two, you see. They talk about you quite a bit. I should go to the Place of Judgment in Satrol Marsh. Perhaps I'll make a major discovery about our history. Wait! How do you know that I'm going to head to the site of the ruins? Yes, I am fully aware of the potential dangers there. But do not worry, I am making solid preparations. Like Karalth and Zane. They're very good at preparations. The results of our research are finally within our grasp. Now is not the time to hesitate. Is that all? If so, I think I will be going now. I do not wish to be disturbed, so please do not follow me.
Talia has gone to the Satoral ruins alone. She was warned that it was too dangerous, but she wouldn't listen. You must go after her. Defeat Dogmatic Gogol at the Place of Judgment in Satoral Marsh. Goodbye. Ah.
Is that Gogol guarding the statue? I never expected it to be guarded. It appears that I cannot proceed with my research. Sorry, Naroth. Sorry, Ruthan.
Cool. Anyways. Now we have to figure out how to get up there. So you have to be careful with this quest, because going up onto this upper area involves going past these guys. Balfael Gogol. Extremely powerful, aggressive. Extremely powerful and aggressive. Talia's research is another quest with a mutually exclusive late-game alternative, so I'll be rolling this one back as well. Abandoning Talia to her hastiness, and also this big monkey. Ah! Ah! Monkeys! Where am I going? Monkey. Dalton. Monkey. Ah! Monkey! Oh, there's a path here. Never mind, this was a much easier quest than I anticipated. It's just that I made poor decisions. Ow. You know, I never realized that there's a path up here. Oh, do you think you're smart? Going down the path that I should have gone up in the first place? Ricky? Are you mocking me? Anyways, we do have to fight this Dogmatic Gogol. It's level 35. Oh, hi! Hi, Talia.
Me.
What? Are you saying that you actually witnessed my future? That is why you came to help me? Thank you very much. I'm sorry to ask, but could you eliminate that Gogol for me? I am unable to proceed with my research as long as it is here.
So the Dogmatic Gogol is the weakest Gogol in the entire game. Over half as weak as the next weakest Gogol, which are common enemies, by the way.
This represents no problem whatsoever.
Don't get careless, guys.
Ricky can win by himself.
Your fighting spirit is mine!
Slash.
Now I see there is strength in unity.
Ricky
We can definitely do this. This'll leave a mark. Shake your ass.
That's cold!
The alternate late game quest is very similar, even having the level 35 dogmatic Gogol as a quest objective. It is wildly underleveled for the point for a late game quest. It's so strange.
Me.
I do not know how you came to know my future, but you prevented me from becoming seriously injured. I must offer you my gratitude. I feel I can trust you enough to explain why I came to these ruins. Not long ago, I discovered an ancient book. Neroth, Ruthan, and I then formed a research group to study it. The book told of a war god faith that existed long ago. Have you seen the statue above the entrance to the palace? It is based on the war god, but is only a copy. Right now, I'm trying to determine where the war god faith arose, so finding the original statue would greatly help our research. We deciphered half of the book. The text indicated that the original war god statue is in Satoral. However, the statue I found here was not the original. My actions were premature. First, I should decipher the entire text. I may ask for your help when the time comes to seek out the statue. I hope that I can depend on you. Many thanks for everything you have done for me so far.
You saved Talia's life. Looks like she and her team are looking for the true war god statue. Research pal! Research pal! Hooray! 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 There are just 2 more quests that I intend to look at for this episode. We'll be starting with Ariel, and this quest chain involves like deradicalizing a right-wing lunatic. We do need to have Melia as our lead character. Hold on, what does she say if we don't have Melia as the lead character?
Well,
What a pickle. What should I do? Will you please help me? My daughter has suddenly begun hating Homs and Nopon. She even finds half-blooded High Entia distasteful. She was perfectly fine with other races up until a while ago. Then she just suddenly changed. I've no idea why, either. How worrying. Yeah, poor you. I'd like to help her if I could find out why this happened. But she doesn't seem to want to talk to me about it. Maybe she'll talk with you. She hates other races.
I thought I needed Melia in the front for this. That's what my research said. Anyways, I guess we don't need Melia in the front. Moving on.
I've heard that High Entia hate conflict, but... That's right, normally no one cares. Although, I have heard of some very old texts. Texts which say things about only pure High Entia being acceptable.
Now that's some Republican shit.
Old mumbo-jumbo.
Ariel's daughter has suddenly decided she hates other races. Ariel wants you to find out why. Talk to Lasunia and find out what happened.
I'm ever so sorry. It's selfish of me to ask you this when it's nothing to do with you. But nonetheless, thank you very much. You can count on us. We'll get it done. I'm getting goosebumps, Charla. I wish I was as confident as you. Don't be silly. Of course you are. Right, ready to help out?
Southwest? I think this is west. Southwest of the Imperial Capital landmark. Lasunia is wandering around, being a bigot. What's up?
me.
What do you want? So Mother has been telling everyone she's worried about me? Well, frankly, who I choose to despise is none of her business. The wings on your head look, how can I say, rather
Maybe it's this one. Maybe this is the dialogue that we need Melia in front.
The wings on your head look, how can I say, rather stunted. That means you're half Homs. And so I'd rather not speak with you, if at all possible. Perhaps if you were to bring me 2 pieces of marine marble, then I could be persuaded to tolerate your conversation. You can find marine marble at Aerith Sea. Even a school child knows that. Goodness me, I see it's not just your wings that are stunted.
Oh good, we already have enough. Marine marble is an Aerith Sea collectible. It only spawns at night and it's not particularly common, but it's pretty easy to come by for a specific reason. Its highest spawn chance is in Ferris Cave, which is just packed with collectible nodes. So just reload this a whole bunch and you'll probably find it eventually. If you're looking for trades, there are a few options. Starting with a non-option, Dedaba offers the marble as an initial trade option, but only when he's physically an Alchemoth itself. This only occurs during... Where do you think you're going? This only occurs during one quest that we'll be doing in the next episode. Jalen is an actual option, as you might have noticed back during Starlight Seeker, and begins offering it at 3-star area affinity with Upper Bionis. Pretty expensive. LaCroix here begins offering them at 4-star area affinity. And bookending this with another non-option, we have Vidian, Lasunia's former friend. But she begins offering them at a full 5-star area affinity, and only in late game, so that's not gonna happen.
Me.
What's up, dickhead? Oh, so you brought me the marine marble. You people traveled together, yes? Despite being of different races? Frankly, I cannot understand it. Very well. I'll grace you with a small amount of my time. I'll tell you why I can't stand the other races of Bionis. It all started with something quite trivial, to be honest. That half-wit Vidian broke my headwing decorations. And that night, as I slept, I heard a voice in my dreams. Bionis itself spoke to me. It said, only those of pure High Entia blood are worthy. The Bionis deemed to create us, the High Entia, first. Those savage Homs are quite simply a joke. No offense. As I'm sure you're aware, Vidian's blood is tainted by those savages. So she got jealous of my beautiful headwings and decorations. Clearly, she must have stolen them to smash them out of spite. Can't expect anything more, considering her heritage. What does it really matter? This marine marble is even nicer than my old decorations. I suppose I could forgive Vidian. That's why you're talking to me in the first place, after all, right?
I believe, at this point, yeah, that drops that former friend temporarily. Where is... this is... yeah, this is her mother. Why isn't that updated with a link? Like, this is literally a quest for that. I figured out what your daughter's problem is.
Well,
She's hallucinating.
The Bionis told her that? I can't believe it. But now you mention it, I do recall her having bad dreams one night. And I get the feeling that was the very day that she changed. How very frightening. Anyway, at least we've got to the bottom of this now. I hope I was of some help. You're a major help. We did a great job. Right, I'll go and talk to Lasunia. She cannot be allowed to think like that in this day and age. I just hope she listens to me.
You found out why Lasunia hates other races, and you told her mother. that. There we go, concerned. I believe when we talked to Ariel between 18 and 0.
Well,
My daughter used to speak to me about her friend Vidian. She hasn't done that recently, though.
Daughter's pal. There we go. Cool. And remember how I said it was a temporary drop for Lusunia's relationship with Vidian? I believe if we talked to her between 21 and 3...
me.
Vidian has come to apologize to me several times. It's becoming a real pain, so I spoke with her normally. Hope that satisfies her.
Making up? Perhaps? Who can say? So with that done, we come to Believing Again, the quest that Vidian offers us. Believing Again is different from the previous 2 quests that have late-game implications, Talia's Research and Adventurers in Peril. While those 2 are directly mutually exclusive to a late-game quest, Believing Again isn't. Instead, whether this quest is completed or not alters which quest Vidian offers in the late game. For my main file, I'll complete the quest. Not completing it just means I don't get its rewards, and Lusunia stays a racist.
Hey,
You're the guys that helped Asunia, right? You know, to get over her dislike of the other races of Bionis. I heard it was a group of Homs, so I thought it must be you. Half High Entia and robot. After you did that, she started talking to me again. But she's really cold. A problem. I think it's all because of the wing decorations. That's why she's still giving me the cold shoulder. You see, I broke Lusunia's wing decorations. I got some for her which looked almost exactly the same. But she said she didn't want anything from a half High Entia. She never used to say nasty things like that. What happened?
She hallucinated God. So you know, religion. Religion happened.
I want the old Lusunia back. I want her to remember what she told me that night. So, you're saying she wasn't like this before? Seems a little hard to believe. Yeah, she didn't care if you were Homs or Nopon or whatever. Then out of the blue, she started only liking pure High Entia.
The old Lusunia didn't used to worry about race. Remind her of Vidian and get the 2 to be friends again. Collect Morning Dew Ice from Befalgar Pedestal on Valak Mountain, only at dawn, which is about 5 o'clock.
You're gonna help me? Oh, thank you. I need some Morning Dew Ice from Valak Mountain. You can only get it at dawn, when the ice sparkles. It should be near Befalgar Pedestal.
Son of a bitch, why can't I say pedestal?
Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. Yeah, let's give it our all.
Now that we're at Befalgar Pedestal, we roll back around to 5. And ta-da! There it is. Morning Dew Ice. Ice stones that only form from morning dew. Yep, that makes sense. Why do you have to be on the outside? Why does Vidian have to be on the outside edge of Alchemoth? Why aren't there any, like, fast travel points over there? Or in the corners or something, anything, please. There's no point in going on. There's no one there at this time of night. It's 5 in the morning, bro. Hello, Vidian, I have returned with your whatever the hell.
Oh, wow! You actually found it! It's exactly the same as I remember it. I'll use this to make Lusunia something really nice. Out of ice. Which melts? Okay. All finished. Could you give it to Lusunia for me, please? And remind her of what happened that night.
Affection seal half. Affection seal half. Affection seal... Yep, each friend carries one piece, the mark of friendship. Cool. Lasunia, your friend made a thing!
Me?
This is from Vidian. A headwing decoration, but only one of a pair? Wait, is this made of morning dew ice? When we were very small, Vidian and I, we managed to get lost on Valak Mountain. How did you get onto Valak Mountain? A school trip? Even professional adventurers can't get sanctioned for Valak Mountain. What were you doing there on a school trip? I was really obsessed with getting some morning dew ice. So we ended up getting separated from the rest of the class. There was a raging blizzard. We couldn't see anything. Somehow we managed to survive until morning. We kept on talking and talking, desperate not to fall asleep. And finally, when dawn came, we saw it. It was like diamond dust. It was so beautiful that I honestly thought I must have died. But there she was, by my side. Vidian. It's thanks to Vidian I survived. If she hadn't been there, I would have lost consciousness. I know it. And now I've called her a half-wit, insulted her blood and heritage. I've been a complete fool. How could I believe something so ridiculous and stupid? It makes no difference whether you're Hums or Nobon or a robot like you over there. We are all the same. I must apologize to Vidian. And to you kind people too. If only it was that simple, huh? Why with this? Can't turn the camera when I'm focused on jumping.
Hey.
Lasunia said she remembered what happened that night. I'm so happy. I hope I was of some help. You couldn't have been more of a help. Come on, Melia, be proud of yourself, girl. Be proud, you say. You're correct, Charla. I am proud of the job I did. So Lasunia has finally returned to her old self. The truth is, I've always been embarrassed about something. The size of my wings, they're so small. But that night, when I spoke about it with Lasunia, she said that she didn't care about that at all. In fact, she said she envied me. Said that they must be so much easier to maintain. I'm so happy right now. Thank you, I really owe you. Lasunia has remembered how things used to be, and she's now friends with Vidian. Again, I guess. Sure. Excellent. Friends again. Daughter's pal. Concerned. Hold on. Let's clean up some Affinity link work. These all will occur between 21 and midnight.
Well?
I heard from Lasunia. You helped her patch things up with Vidian, didn't you? I'm relieved. One less thing for me to worry about. Relief. Let me see. I believe Muriel and Kaleka also have something to say. Oh wait, I can't talk with you because because you're part of a quest at the moment. Don't overwrite the bottom one. 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 Don't overwrite the bottom save file. Don't overwrite the bottom save file. Anyways, you can't get the dialogue from Muriel if her quest is active. So I'm going to have that completed going in for this save file. And the bottom save file has it uncompleted, so I can do that in the late game. Yes. Lasunia told me that she made up with her friend because of you. That was really good of you. I'm so happy for everyone. Old friends. That's good. Anything else? The two of them will be the best of friends now. I'm sure of it. No matter what happens, they'll always be friends.
Cool.
Hello?
I saw Vivian laughing and walking with her friend the other day. It looks like they patched up. Kaleka is really happy.
That's nice. Relief.
Hello?
Vivian's friend seemed really happy for some reason too. When I saw those two smiling, I felt all warm inside.
Me.
I did a little bit of research. In the past, there were those who only accepted pure High Entia. A rather old-fashioned way of thinking, don't you think?
Yeah, so what was that voice that talked to you?
After all, there's nothing wrong with falling in love with a Homs. On the contrary, I think it's quite romantic. Love can conquer the differences between the people of Bionis.
And with that, the only thing standing between me and story progression is the long-awaited, highly anticipated drugs. Delicious, delicious drugs. Until next time, I shan't criticize you for using drugs. I don't know what you have going on in your life, and that's your own choice to make. But please, consume responsibly. There are people out there who do or will appreciate having you in their lives. Stay safe.